What up, guys? Welcome to the channel. My name is Victor. I hope you and your family are doing well and everyone else that surrounds you. So today we're going to be doing a review on the PcCooler 3-in-1 Kit Halo RGB fans that was provided by them. They reached out and asked me to check out some of their product, and that's what I'm doing. This video is not sponsored at all. So if you guys are new to the channel, please make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment, turn on notification bell. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So we're going to be doing an unboxing as well as an installation process and guide, sort of. So stay tuned, guys. Let's go. So in the box, we get 3 FRGB fans, which is the term that they're using. And we get a toolbox, which includes the cables, the screws, as well as a greeting card saying thank you, I guess, be happy for purchasing the product. The fans are very well built. The quality, they're not flimsy or cheap. They're sturdy. You get 4 rubber dampeners in each corner on each side already pre-installed, which you don't have to do at all, which is very good. This helps with vibration and noise canceling in each fans. The RGB lights come from within the center of the fan. As you see that, these look like they will hold pretty well for a very long time. They're not cheap whatsoever. They pay attention to quality and detail. The wirings are braided and they have rubber paddings on each side of the cable. And if I'm not sure, it might be incorrect. They're about 24 inches long, which is very good. I mean, you could route this thing across your computer case if you need be. So you have 2 connectors coming out of each fans. One is your PWM and the other one is for your ARGB or FRGB lighting, which, they're 3-pin. So that means you can only use them with their connector they provide in the box. So inside the toolbox, you'll get your 3 sets of 4 screws, as well as your cable, your hub to control the lights, the speed of the light, as well as mode. And you are able to use these fans for your AIO if you need to, because they do have the PWM connector and they have a splitter they provide for you. Now this cable right here, this is only to be used with your gigabyte motherboard that has this connection on the other side, which is a 3-pin VAG, I think is what it's called. For those that don't have a 3-pin 5-volt RGB header in your motherboard, this is the hub that they provide for you to be able to control your mode, your light speed, as well as the light themselves. You get 3 buttons. One is mode, the other one is speed, and the other one is light. The only problem with this is that you will have to power this via Molex connector from your PSU. Some of you have PSUs that don't have this Molex connector, so you will have to buy a Molex to say the power adapter, which is very cheap and easy to get. So there's no problem when it comes to that. I am very amazed that they actually provided you a PWM fan splitter, which allows you to plug in all 3 fans provided and connect the other end to your motherboard, so that way you can control your fan speed, which is a good thing. You don't have to purchase separately. And they also have your RGB light splitter, which one of them will go plugged into your motherboard and the other one will plug in into directly into your fan hub, the one they provide you in case you don't have the option to plug it into your 3-pin 5-volt motherboard header, if your motherboard doesn't have that kind of technology. So this only has 2 RGB headers, 1 male and 1 female, and you can only plug one or the other. One will only connect to your fan hub and the other one will only connect to your motherboard. Now, this is the quick installation guide, which makes this process a whole lot easier for people that are not used to dealing with this kind of stuff. Like they have picture by picture diagram, which is simple enough. Okay, so now we get into the installation part of the video, which this is going to be as easy as it gets for everyone. Like they give you a quick installation guide, picture by picture, step by step included. And you're only going to use 2 cables. One is going to be your FRGB fan splitter, which is just connect directly to it. And the cable from the fan has a warning sign in case you make a mistake prior to installation. All right, for the next step, we need to get our hands on the PWM fan splitter that's provided, which is the wire that would allow us to connect all 3 fans and connect that header directly to your motherboard for fan speed control. So this is pretty straight up forward. There's no way to make a mistake here. You only get one connector that goes directly to your motherboard, and the other 3 are connected directly to each fan, as you see here in the video. Now, at the end of the process, you obviously will have to connect all 3 fans to each splitter. One would be for your ARGB or FRGB, and the other one will be your PWM fan for fan speed control. One of them is going to be a 3-pin 5-volt connector, and the other one is going to be a 4-pin connector. So if you don't have a header, a 3-pin 5-volt header on your motherboard, you can also resort to using the remote control provided by them. All right, so my final thoughts on this set of RGB fans that was sent to me by PcCooler. I appreciate them for reaching out and giving me the opportunity to work with them. This video is not sponsored again, just so you guys know. So the first thing I've noticed is that the quality of the fans is very high. Like they're very sturdy, they're not cheap. These are not flimsy at all. You get your rubber pads in each corner already installed. The cable to me is one of the biggest plus because they're actually 24 inches long. I measure these myself, and they're braided, and they also have rubber endings on each side, on each end of the cable, which just gives you a lot more protection. I mean, they're not flimsy at all, and they're not cheap. These are also PWM, which are plus. Little details like this warning sign on the cable that actually connects to your FRGB header splitter that they provide you. It amazes me how they just paying attention to detail like this, just providing as much information for people that really are not used to dealing with this kind of, setup on their PCs. So you only have 2 cables. One is going to be your PWM, and the other one is going to be for your FRGB lighting. It's as simple as it gets. I mean, it doesn't get much better than this. This is just made for dummies, practically. They also give you a remote controller, which provides you the accessibility of controlling your lighting on your fans in case you don't have a 3-pin 5-volt RGB header on your motherboard. I wish they would give you the option to plug this into your motherboard that has a 4-pin RGB header on it, but can't have everything. My only complaint would be that I wish that these companies would start providing you long enough screws so you could use with your RAD AIO. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment, turn on notification bell. We have a goal of trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So hopefully with everyone's help, we could do that. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Let me know what you guys think about the video in the comments below. I'll check you guys out in the next one.